Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, we're a few minutes early. The market's going to open here in just a couple of minutes. And it's important to know that this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on here overnight. We got some big news reports today. And you could see my 2-minute NASDAQ chart is totally sideways. We're in a ranging market here. Since 5 a.m., we're in this tight range. So we're going to govern ourselves accordingly. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory. We got some real fireworks today. This is what the calendar looks like. Wednesday, September 18th. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Praise God. We have building permits that came out at 8:30. Crude oil at 10:30. I just read in the paper that the government is going to buy, I think it was 8 million barrels to put in the reserve while prices are low right now. And coming up at 2 o'clock is the big one. This FOMC, where they're going to announce potentially an interest rate cut. They're forecasting 25 basis points. We're at 5.5%. They're looking for it to go down to 5.25%. So I think they've set the expectations pretty low. Maybe, who knows, maybe they'll do a 0.5%, 50 basis points. But we will find out today at 2 o'clock. Historically, when these FOMC statements come out, historically the market is very ranging prior to the release of the statement, of the minutes. So we're going to govern ourselves accordingly. We'll see. We'll let it come to us. If it's a ranging, choppy market, then there's no reason to put any money at risk. We're not in a hurry. Later in the afternoon, there's some other red folders that aren't in the U.S. So big day of news today. Big news reports, major ones. And it looks like the ES jumped in a beautiful reversal here at the market open. How many times have we seen that happen? Right at the market open, the ES does a big reversal candle. Now let's see how this manages this position. We were up about 375 to 400 on the trade. Okay, we have a trailing stop now. Love it. Very nice. We broke below the VWAP. in a short trade here. We've run into a little bit of support here. I've got my orange shirt on today, which is warning, hazard. Okay, our 30 range jumped in short. This is our haymaker strategy. This is the drone that took the trade. We're going to keep our eyes on the bot. The drone is going to continue to trade throughout the whole session. Every single one of our, I want to tell you, if today's your first day, just a little bit of what you're looking at. This is our AI auto trader. It's a fully automated system that trades on the NinjaTrader 8 platform. And once the strategies are enabled, it will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. We call it the AI auto trader because we've integrated some extremely powerful integrations that leverage AI, artificial intelligence. And the secret sauce is the technology that we're using is we have for each one of our bots a drone that runs in tandem with it in a closed loop system. And what I mean by that is the drone will share information with the bot as to what the average true range of the market is. And it will tell the bot where the most ideal locations to place the stop and the profit target. It will also tell the bot the most profitable hours of the day to trade. So we're looking at the drone. If I go to the bot, it'd be interesting to see that it didn't tell the bot to trade at this time of day because this isn't the most profitable time historically for that strategy to take a trade. So the drone did get a nice trade, but it's not in the window that the system has defined as being the lowest risk time to take a trade. So at the expense of letting some of the winners pass us by, we're filtering out a tremendous percentage of losing trades. So we're going to keep a close eye on the bots today. Our 2-minute signal A bot is up top. Our 30 range, which is our haymaker, we have a signal A and B bot. Crude oil, let's put our bot on crude oil. Let's see how the signal B bot looks. It's actually in a trade. So on the signal B, which is a trend trading strategy, it likes this time of the day. Dangerously close to our stop, though. Hey, Jason. Absolutely. We're going to have Mr. David Kushner. David Kushner is our prop trader, and the system that he trades in his live trading room is the money flow tracker. And we've had him on before. We plan on having him back. So we want to highlight that trading system as well. So our leaderboard, looking at the strategies that we run pre-market, we have quite a few that are in the green here. The ones that I'm really focusing on are the bots. We have our gold, our retirement plan bot is up 640. Our crude oil signal B bot is up 540. So those are doing well this morning. I'm glad you said that, Jason, because it reminds me to get Kushner back on here. The Dow yesterday, wow, the Dow was on fire yesterday. Maybe this crude trade is going to come back for us. Came very close. It kissed our stop. And now it's continuing into the direction of the trend. This is a really nice entry. It's a bounce right off the 15 and continuation into the trend to the long side. We got those two down candles, pull back to support, and continuation up. Well, let's take a look at the performance. At the market open, we got that big move down, and now it's kind of retracing. This is a nice signal A entry now. Let's see if we get a short roll off the 50 on this 30 range. I see my smart stop 1 and 2s have come up on the leaderboard. Those are really great strategies that leverage our pattern recognition. This one of the other AI integrations that the system leverages looks for common candlestick patterns. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the YM. This is where the bots are for this week. And these are the time optimized model that we're running. The drone is running 24/7. So my YM 10 range signal B drone, if I show you that first, you'll see it's down 1407. And if I look at a time analysis of the performance, it shows you when it's the most profitable. And it will tell the bot, hey, when 9 o'clock, when 10 o'clock comes, we do really well. And this window of opportunity here, these 3 bars here, represent about an hour and a half. So it's going to tell the bot, it's going to do a little bit of a further look back than what I'm looking at right now. I wanted to show you what it's doing this week. So the bot, the YM Signal B bot, from 9:16 to 9:18, you could see the windows that it's taken are right when that drone is profitable. The hours that the drone isn't profitable and it's running 23 hours a day, it's just not going to take any trades. So instead of having all of those red bars like the drone had, this one has the vast majority of the bars green. This is all done automatically without any user input. Let's take a look at if we add in the drone, the Signal AI bot. The summary on the bot, on the Signal A, it's about break even. So the Signal B together with the Signal A this week is up 1,077. We're getting there, Scott. Let's take a look at the Russell. The Signal B is down 337. The Signal A bot is down 122. So the Russell hasn't done us any favors this week. The Signal B bot on the 30 range is up nicely, $1,171. Now you could choose to trade it entirely as a portfolio of strategies that trades all the instruments, or you could pick out the ones that you like, the best ones, the performance-wise, and just trade those in your live account. So there's a number of different strategies to use to implement these bots. So let's keep going through our portfolio. So the 30 range on the Signal B this week is up 1171. It's doing very well. The Signal A AI bot is down 927. The 2-minute only has one entry. That's the Signal A. The 2-minute bot's up 1,630 for the week. Here's a nice move down. Let's see if we can get in on this Signal B. The 2-minute retrace right back to the 50, right back to support, and rolled to the short side. Our crude bot is in still. All right, really quick, let's run through this performance. The gold, let's take a look at gold. Signal A bot, about break even. Signal B bot, down 630. The ES signal B bot is down 537. And the ES signal A bot down 295. So ES is off to a rough start this week. Let's take a look at crude oil. Signal B bot's up 1,050. Hasn't taken a losing trade yet. Signal A bot down 387. So cumulative between A and B, you're at plus 663. The max drawdown, it's funny you bring that up, Mike, because I was looking at that. I had mentioned yesterday that I was going to trade the full portfolio on a $300,000 prop account, and I was concerned about the max drawdown. But surprisingly, the max drawdown, trading the entire portfolio of strategies, was about $1,600. Max drawdown trading all those bots that I just brought up was about $1,600. Last I looked, it was up cumulative. If you traded them all, it was up about $1,500 with a max drawdown of about $1,500. So you could choose to trade just the best performing strategies, which could change. Or if you do them all cumulative, you have a nice equity curve that goes up. Let's go back to our accounts. No, I really don't mind you playing the devil's advocate, Mike, because I think it's a healthy conversation to look at all the points of view. It only helps. So I don't take it personal at all. It's staying right in our channel. You can see the software does a really nice job of defining risk. In this case, this channel, on this 2-minute, you can see on the downside, these blue dotted lines is support. Up top, the red dotted lines, resistance. I have a trade copier with a few Apex accounts that I'm just waiting for, something to tap me on the shoulder and say, trade me now. I haven't gotten that tap yet. If you get the tap, please type it in the chat box. I like the way the Dow traded yesterday. I saw, though, I watched a video that showed the channel that it's in, and it reached the top of that channel yesterday. Hasn't taken a trade yet. But the YM signal B has been red hot. Been really a great strategy. Let's go back to gold. I think gold could come into play with some really nice moves today. Right now it's headed down. So what I remember, excuse me, yesterday I was talking about trading that full, the full portfolio, and what I decided was just to hold off until this. Today's not a good day to start. You know, I think it's wise to be very cautious today. It could, I like to refer to it as a fireworks show, but listen, it could go either way. You never know what they're anticipating or expecting, and what actually happens could be a disappointment or it could be a pleasant surprise. So there's some real uncertainty, and there's been a lot of anticipation for these cuts, interest rate cuts. How big and small they are, we don't know, and today is kind of the reveal. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Totally agree with you. The Stevens strategy, now that mention that Stevens strategy has such big swings up and down. It'll show it made 3,000, but it'll blow out a $50,000 prop account because you only have a $2,500 trailing threshold. So I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I was really encouraged by looking at the max drawdown. I'll show it to you. I'll check them all off. We do have a lot of members that trade prop accounts, so that is important to know what to expect on a max drawdown. Also, if you trade a live account, yeah, I know. The strategy last week, it made 3,000, but with that trailing drawdown, it crushed one of my evaluations. So I definitely know what you're talking about. We're going to do a little bit of a comparison with prop accounts. Kind of take a look at some of these newer companies that are coming out and do a comparison, maybe Top Step versus Apex, or a comparison of different prop firms, that the pluses and minuses, the benefits and the drawbacks. They've turned trading, which is pretty difficult to begin with, into something that's even more difficult. So this is what it looks like, Mike. I've checked off every single one of my bots, and this is what the portfolio would trade. Um, and this is from the 16th to the 18th, Monday to Wednesday. So just a few days, and we just started today's session. But this is what all of the numbers look like, trading the full portfolio. You have a net profit of 1,641. It took 12,625 in winning trades, 10,983 in losing trades. Your max drawdown, 1558, which is really good. It was a relief to see that, which really means, if you think about it, I like to think in terms of, if not so much what the trailing drawdown is, but if someone's trading real money, what size account would they need to have in order to run the strategies? It's a really common question. And my answer in the past has been, well, with the minis, I would, guesstimate about 7 to 10,000. But looking at this now, well, you could, I think I'm going to stay with that just to be conservative and account for several positions executed simultaneously and being able to cover the margin. I think maybe 7 to 10,000 would be plenty. Looking at the max drawdown of 1558, and you were simultaneously in 4 trades at once or 5 trades at once, which I think would be very rare. You'd be okay. So our profitable percentage is 35%. The reason why we're profitable is our risk to reward is lean 2 to 1 in our favor. And if I time optimize the time optimization, I was looking at this as well, you could see where I'm making the most money is between 10 a.m. and 12 of the American, the U.S. Open. I've got a really nice window here. It must be around the London Open that they're doing very well. And then I have this really nice window here at about 8 p.m. So overall, trading just one contract, then it becomes how many contracts do you want to trade, But, being as conservative as I am, I would probably start with one. You can even do multiple micros if you wanted. Let's see what positions we're currently in. Our 20 Unarenko signal C is in a long position on the NASDAQ. Steven's trading away. Here's the YM. The ES signal A on the bot. Now this is the old, this is what I believe everybody is trading now. This newer version that does the time optimization, hopefully, will be out Friday. The behavior that caused us to hit the pause button last week, we haven't seen it. Unable to duplicate it. Don't even really know that it's really attributed to our coding or our software. It could be a number of different things. But to err on the side of caution is usually, the safe way to go. So we held it off, and hopefully this week it'll be out. The retirement plan just jumped in short. We're almost right in the middle of our channel. I would like to take a long trade right down by this blue line and a short trade right up here by this red line. That's kind of what the market's been doing. It's currently in a channel of consolidation. Our crude signal B is in. We're up about $40. The E-mini's right at the VWAP. It will, Doctor. It will. We put them all in Discord, and normally we have a video that we make with instructions, and we also offer our calendar links. If you're just no good at, some people just aren't familiar at all with Ninja, so we offer our IT tech support to do a screen share with you and help you with the process. Our AI bot is in. Let's take a look at this. This is the window of opportunity that the drone told the bot to take trades. So you see our signal A jumped in short. Today is, a day that, like my shirt is on an orange shirt, is a day of caution with the FOMC minutes coming out this afternoon. I've been really hesitant to get started. But once the smoke clears this afternoon, tomorrow we're going to get the entire portfolio geared up Today, personally, this is a day that I would just personally step aside. I really don't think I would want to risk any money. Looking at how the market is just going sideways and knowing the report that's coming out this afternoon. That ES might push on down. If it breaks that area of support, it could find its way to that profit target very easily. Oh, look at a retirement plan. It's coming right into our channel, the lower limit of our channel. Push down a little more, a little further. If it gets to plus 250, my stop should move. It didn't. You can see it retraced right back to the 50 and took a roll short right down to the bottom of our channel. See if we get a new low. Our profit target is in a pretty bad position. Dragging this profit target right up above this blue line would probably be a good move. But we want to accumulate the data, and I don't want to manually intervene with this trade. It could break right through. You never know. So their stop did just lock in some profits right when it got into that level of price, got right into that level of support, and our stop flew down and locked in some profits. Another thing I noticed with trading the full portfolio was every day, had I had my profit target at $1,000, it would have hit it every single day. So right now we're at the bottom of our channel. It looks like it just now our stop locked in more profits. Now it bounced off that. Look at this. Might push right on through. Boom. Full winner. Full winner on the bot. Love it. Came right to the top of our leaderboard. This is our rolling tally. Full portfolio 1861 for this week. 1861. Max drawdown 1558. Today's not an easy day, believe me. Let's see what other positions we're in. Rouse up 275. Our ES 6 Unarenko. Crude oil is long. Russell, come on, Russell. That one's been kind of an anchor on us. We need the Russell to pull its weight. Wow, look at the E-mini. Gaining some traction. The YM's been trading great. On these news report days, those signal A's, they like to follow the big move up and down, up and down. The signal A entries really favor that. When it's trending in one direction, the signal B will light it up. But when we have a ranging market like this, where it comes to the bottom and the top and the bottom and the top, the signal A, like on that 2-minute retirement plan, does extremely well. Our CL 1-day pass took a nice profitable trade. Love to see crude bounce right here. We got crude inventory today. Maybe we'll do a play on crude inventory. It's always kind of fun to watch the crude inventory report. I always like to play it. I don't know why. Usually I hate trading news reports, but for some reason crude had some really nice trades on it. Daily results. Crude inventory 10:30. FOMC 2 o'clock. Here's our bot on the signal A. Come on down. Come on down. The weather's nice. Come on down. We're in that sideways action. Here we go. Mm-mm-mm. Come on down. Well, it's a dreaded place to be in that channel. Push on down. Here we go. Come on. Don't get shy now. All right, worst case scenario, we break even on the trade. We got a 50 tick trailing stop, which would be $250. So anything we get from there, we lock in profits. If we can get down to our profit window, things get even better. Come on down. Come on down. Keep going. Oh, look at that. You see it kiss our stop. Crude inventory in 10 minutes. There you go. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Gave us a last little push. Maybe it's got the leg still. The ES is very slowly locking in very nice profits on that trade. Broke through that area of support. Hold up, hold up. It's got an inverted, it got a hammer. That's a bullish candlestick formation. Come on down. Right back to the 15. 15 has now become our resistance. Bounced. Bouncing right off the 15 there. Nicked us out, wicked us out. But it was a beautiful trade. We'll take it. So we're quietly running up the score here on our bots. Let's see where that puts us. Here we go. For the week, 1973. This is all the bots, the full portfolio of strategies. $1,558 drawdown, a $2,000 profit. So a really nice diversity of strategies. Okay, let me set something up for the crude oil report. We got about 8 minutes. Let me get my trade copier. And since it's a news report, I always like to go with the signal A. But I think what I'll do is I'll put two evaluation. I'll put one evaluation on signal A and one on signal B. So what I can do is I'll bring over my trade copier and I'll take CL. I'll take the black gold strategy as a signal A and make it my leader. And play 38. And on this one, I'm going to put my CL signal B. Drone. And put it on 37. And I'm going to turn them both on. So for the crude report, well, actually, maybe I'll hold off. Let me hold off. Let me wait till the time is right. Timing sometimes is everything. Okay. Just for fun, since I'm very hesitant to trade the market on an FOMC day, even though there's been some really nice moves now, some really nice short moves. Let's see where we are in our channel here. We're breaking below it. We're right at it. If we break through this, we've got some running room. Now watch for this retirement plan to go long. The bounce off of that support. If that channel holds, we can get a beautiful long trade on the 2-minute retirement plan. Let's see if support holds. It's tested and retested it about 16 times now. All right, we've got about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I have just enough time to run to the restroom. Excuse me for just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Watch for the retirement long here. Retirement plan long. To bounce right off our bottom layer. We got 2 minutes to the report, so I'm going to go ahead and enable mine. Here we go. I saw that one coming. Right off the bottom of that channel. Very little risk on the trade. Counter trend trade. Okay, I've turned my trade copiers on, so I'm in on crude for the report, just for a little entertainment. 1 minute. 1 minute to the report. We're going to watch crude oil here. Come on, retirement plan. Okay, we just locked in some nice profits on the retirement plan. Going right back up to the top area of resistance. This was a beautiful trade here. Oh, did I get in? Oh, look at that signal A entry on crude. I'm hoping I'm in. Nope. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm in the signal B, actually. Signal B AI drone. So we got into this long position on crude. The signal A, which is really the one that I wanted, for one reason or another, it didn't fire off. Go ahead, up. Oops, sorry about that. So this is the full portfolio from the time I started running it with this new integration. This was from last Monday to today. And you could see that the full portfolio is up $5,513. Max drawdown about 2278. So it's really amazing knowing that the more data we get, the more efficient it's going to be. This is going to turn into a real powerhouse system. The more data it accumulates and the optimization process continues automatically, it's going to continue to filter out losers. Our Signal B AI bot, which is the one the system is trading. Oh, jumped into another one. Let's watch this trade because I think I'm in it on my trade copier. See if we get some follow through this time. I'm down 140 on Apex. Took a couple of trades on crude for this report, just to make things interesting. I think what I'll do, the one that's not in, I'm going to turn it off. The one that's in, we'll let it run. Sometimes you get a delayed reaction with these crude inventory reports. All of a sudden, after 5 or 10 minutes, it'll make a big move. Come on, crude, give me a little bounce here. Let's see where our volume is at. Wow, good volume. Over 1,000 contracts a minute on crude. You know what? I think I might enable my A. Just in case this thing takes a belly flop. Now, that lost 290 on that one account. Took two losers. My stop is about 15 ticks. So I must have got a 1 tick of slippage. Now it wicks me out and it heads up. It looks like the black gold strategy got in. Excuse me for just a moment.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm back. I see we caught a nice trade here again on this signal A on our bot, our time optimized bot, running up the score a little bit here on an FOMC day. I'm very impressed. I feel like a dummy for trading that crude oil. I should be trading these bots. I'm out of my mind. Crude oil looks like a dead duck. Dan, is money flow? I'm reading your question, Dan, now. I'm sorry. Let me see what happens if we push right through. Man, we could go all the way on this. Really, that major support is up a little bit higher. We could break right through that pivot. The volume zone is the one that's higher. It's a tough place for your profit target to be, but we're kind of crying over spilled milk now. But if you are running the strategy and you wanted to take profits, there's absolutely nothing preventing you. I do this really for demonstration purposes of the automation, and I don't want to interfere with it. And I want the system to accumulate the necessary data, because where we're headed is a completely hands-free system that really takes no discretion. It'd just be a matter of enabling the bots and letting them do their thing. Excuse me. Love to see this one go all the way. Okay, it didn't quite make it. It is up 380 for the session, which is really remarkable. Our running total for this week on the full portfolio, we're up to 2,000. 2,000 this week, trading one contract. 2,000. We're not trying to pick a hot strategy. We're just playing them all. Every single one of them. We're at $2,000 with the max drawdown of 1558. I started running the strategy last week with this new integration. So if I bring it back to the 9th, you'll see where we are for about 10 trading sessions. We're at a 55.75. Max drawdown 22.78. With a $10,000 cash account, you've got over 50% gains in less than 2 weeks. That's that's incredible. And let me tell you, the system hasn't really had a day. Yeah, there was a day or two last week that it kind of ran up the score. But this week, no, it's been slow and steady. Slow and steady climb. Hey, good morning. Dan Benjamin, let me read your question. Is Money Flow the NT8 version for Compass? Yes. Yes, it is, Dan. Dan, to answer your question on that, Sergio recently did a facelift or an update on the Revo strategy. Hey, good morning, Stapleton. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I think I did something to my mic yesterday or the day before, and it seems to, whatever I did, it was more luck than anything. Kind of fix the audio. So I tell you, we're super excited with this new update. I get people all the time calling. They ask me, "Hey, can I set it and forget it?" I just want to turn it on and let it make money. And you think of the Holy Grail when someone says that, and the performance that we're getting in our testing with this time optimization is the closest I've seen to that in 10 years. It makes me think of retirement. You go into retirement, you're like, where's my income going to come from? Something like this would be a nice supplement. And Dan, Friday, man, Friday. That's their goal. Our bot is back in. Let's take a look at the 2-minute AI bot. Signal AI bot. Oh no, don't tell me I'm on the wrong. I'm in December. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I am in a trade. Jeez. Oh my God, I got so nervous. Okay, we're back short with our powerhouse, the retirement plan. Can it do it again? These choppy days, this strategy's going to shine. These ranging markets, it loves it. Well, we want to get to plus 250 or 300. Our stop will lock in some profits, and then we'll look for take a second leg and ride it all the way down. We've got really ambitious profit targets, some really clever ways to lock in profit with our trade management strategies. Now, today was a real good test of this system. A test, the reason I say that is, these days with, especially today with the interest rate cuts coming, these days that the FOMC releases their minutes and they reveal if there's an interest rate cut like today, trading beforehand is a nightmare. You pull the hair out of your head. This one has found a way to, this portfolio of strategies all trading together has found a way to extract some profits out of the market. We're right at the 50. The 50 looks like a rainbow today. Come on, push on down. Throwing big wicks. NQ 1990. Wow. The man. Come on down. Push on down, bot. There we go. We're in our safe zone now. It's going to be good. Just how good is it going to be? That's the question now. This is the only bot we have in the game right now. We want it to push right back down to the bottom of our support and resistance zone. The bottom of the zone being these blue lines, the top of the zone being these red lines.
Order submitted.
Come on, push down. All right, we got a small winner there. We're holding steady right around 1900 for the week. What's nice about this diversity is if you have a bad day on the E-mini, crude oil could come through and bring you right back up, or gold. If the index equities aren't doing well, we have crude oil and gold can bring us back up. So we're not putting all our eggs in one basket. We're not trying to pick one horse in a 12 horse field. We're going with all of them, and that's the exciting part about this portfolio. I was hoping one of the Russells would start coming alive. All right. Let's give it about 5 more minutes. Let's see if anything else triggers off. We got a big presentation on Friday. And tomorrow I'll put the registration link. Friday afternoon at 12:45, about 12:45, 1 o'clock. We got a big webinar on the AI Auto Trader.
Order submitted.
Very quiet. Things are very quiet. Here we go. The Haymaker's in. Let's watch the Haymaker for entertainment. Haymaker is a really exciting strategy. Runs on our 30 range. And this is a strategy, the Haymaker, that doesn't leverage the AI technology. Its inputs and its profit targets and stops are stagnant. They don't move. The same strategy that does leverage the AI Auto Trader, that does leverage the AI integrations, would be the Signal A AI bot. The 30 range NQ 30 range Signal A AI bot is the Haymaker strategy with the AI integrations. And you could see the 30 range AI bot is one of our most powerful strategies. It's this one right here. It's up 380 using the AI integration. The Haymaker, we'll see the total P&L once this position closes, and we'll wrap it up. So one is with the AI, one's without the AI. This is a typical session for FOMC. You can see what the market's doing. I was silly to play crude the way I did, but I was bored. We're right in the middle of our channel. So this thing really could go in either direction. Momentum is headed up at the moment. Very low volume. Crude's under 100 contracts a minute. When you see the ES not even breaking 1,000, don't trade. Oh my goodness. Nothing is moving right now. NASDAQ is at 270 contracts a minute, which is really not the trading environment we want to be in. So right after this exit, I just want to see where the haymaker's at for the day. We're going to shut it down. And we will be ready for that report this afternoon. We might have some good opportunities. Maybe about 30 minutes after 2, after things settle down. It is, Mike. It's our RLV. It'll say, it's in the market internals folder. And in the folder, it'll say MIRLV is the indicator you're looking for. Okay, we're headed to the top of our zone with the haymaker. Out of the corner of my eye, I think the E-mini was just under 2,000. Somewhere, I think it was 1,500 or 2,000. I didn't catch it. Contracts per minute. Okay, so the haymaker's down 180. That's that signal A without the AI integration, and the same strategy with the AI integration is plus 380. Big difference. About a $560 swing. So that's about it for today. We got some big excitement this afternoon. So probably some really great trading opportunities coming up. So I want to wish everybody a blessed rest of their day. Thank you for joining me today. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. If you could like the video on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. It kind of helps us get a little traction here. And we're going to continue to keep an eye on our portfolio, cumulative. Tomorrow will be the first day that I'm going to trade them all in a $300,000 account. And we'll keep a close eye on the numbers. Haymaker went right back in. Makes me wonder if our AI bot got in. It did. Our AI bot is in too. Good. Let's see if we can get some follow through here. Really a nice entry. Just no follow through. Okay, let's wrap it up. Haymakers minus 240. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's see what happens today. Uh, Mike, were you able to find the RLV? Let me show it to you real quick. If I right click, go to indicators, and I'm going to open that market internals folder. And in the list, it's going to be this one right here. Okay, great. All right, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. Bye bye.